not for public.
So the issue only comes up realistically right now because the legislature has pretty consistently, and it comes up every year, which again, I've opposed it in written letters. It occasionally comes up for proposals of for-profit charters. I'm opposed to it. Vouchers are probably the best example of where money would be diverted from the public ed to a private entity for private schools, religious schools, whatever. And so that's where we'd be actually taking money out of the education system, which I am absolutely opposed to.
And I think that's what we're all against here.
Right. I think so.
Well, public schools, non-profit schools are also, church-related schools. Are you for diverting public money into church, supported schools?
No. I'm not for, I don't know where it stops. I'm not for taking money out of the public school, that's administered by the public schools, away from the public schools and put elsewhere. I'm for people trying to do things differently, not being locked in to try to find ways to be more effective in the way education is delivered. And for charter schools, it just doesn't, for most part, you know, I don't know where, for most, you have to have a certain size where it's even a possibility, because you got to have enough population to support another school. And so most places it's not a relevant issue. Particularly in rural counties, this is not going to happen.
So in Nashville, if you have the statistics to confirm that charter schools are successful, why is that every school not made a charter school? Why don't they all have extended days and principals are paid more and teachers are paid more? Why
Well,
not replicate the
that's not
success?
necessarily the case where the principals and teachers are always paid more in each charter.
Whatever,
Right.
whatever the.
But that's up to the school board to decide whether they want to do that. I mean, you have, you know, for the most part, you have traditionally operated schools by the board, which would all follow the same rules. And then you have the charters, which are done with more independence in what they do. And in theory, part of the idea is that charters would be areas of experimentation and look at different techniques. And some of those techniques get adopted. For instance, in Memphis, they adopted the longer school day, or they adopted other ways of approaching things. Now, you know, that's up to the school board whether they pick things that they want to do based on what charters have done, but they're not going to copy them directly. It's just a different thing, because those schools are administered differently.
But the metro system only has one school board, correct?
Right.
Okay.
But the school board, but the charter is more independently operated. They have their own separate board.
They've gained permission from
Right.
the board to,
Right.
I understand
Right.
that. So why hasn't the metro school board moved more schools into a charter framework if the statistics show
It's a
that-
differences of opinion.